To edit the forms on your website, so let's take a look at a sample website, and we go to events, and we see here we have a forum celebration. Click on view event, and here we have a form. Now this form is built a little differently than the typical Divi visual builder. So if you go into your website and you go to the back end by going to your website name / wp-admin, and we log in. Let's go back to the website now. Let's go to that page we were on. If we click on the Divi Visual Builder, let's reload to get that Visual Builder to show up there. There we go. And click on Divi Visual, Enable Visual Builder. And we can now click on this area here. You'll see that the form is not editable with a Visual Builder. It's this short code, okay? Short code. So the way we edit the form is not in the Visual Builder. What we do is we go back to the website, to the back end of the website, click back here, because we can discard and exit. We don't need to save those changes there. We didn't do any changes. And in this back end, we go to Forms, and here we can look for that Purim, Family Purim Celebration. Okay, here is that form. So I'm going to show you how to build a form from scratch, so you will learn how to build a form. So go to New Form. We're going to call it Mendy Tutorial. Create form. Okay, so the simplest way to start your form is actually, so we have these fields here that if you click on them, they'll just pop in here. You can also drag. Click and drag also. So when you drag, you can move them into wherever spot you need. Very simple, click and drag. We're going to delete these because there's a faster way. There's the advanced fields that show you some pre-filled. So for example, name, his name. We have phone, easy. We have email, easy. You don't have to create them. They're already there, email. Now, we also have address. Let's add the address in there if you need that. Now, let's say you want to create pricing. Back to this family Purim celebration, we're trying to create a website form that actually lets us pay for products. So we see here we have Pay Now Online, and here's a credit card, and here are the quantity of people attending. So we can actually create products that people can pay for in a form. It's a really neat way to collect RSVPs and payment at the same time. So to do so, we simply go to Pricing Fields, and we go to Products. Click that to add that to the form. And now, right here, we can actually click into here. Let's call this adult, let's say. The cost of this adult admission, let's say, will be $25. We can make this required if you want, or if you don't want, up to you. Automatically, this will also give you a quantity over here. Okay, so we have this quantity there. Now, I also would like to have a child option, let's say. So I'm going to go to product and add that again. We'll make this product be child. For a child, let's say, is $15. Okay, easy. But now, we don't want this to show in case they don't want to pay online.
Actually, two questions.
Let's say they don't want to pay at the door.
Number one is in line.
You don't want to lose RSVPs because they don't want to pay online. So what we can actually do is we can
the first tab.
We can go to a standard field here.
Oh, so 166.
And we can do, let's say we can do a radio button.
I made a copy of the
plug it in here.
The thing, but
and here we can say pay now or at the door.
Okay, and then the additional role printing
Pay
line
now
F16.
online is one option.
Does that get inputted anywhere,
Option
or
two
do
will
I have to
be
manually
pay
put that in
at
as additional
the
cost
door.
for the sell
Then we're going
side?
to get rid of the third one. We don't need the third one. We're going to make this required. And now this is something really cool called conditional
Yeah.
logic, where we can make, let's
I'm
bring
saying
this
does it calculate in my
down
price,
here.
so, my
Minimize
sell price,
that.
what I'm selling the customer,
Right down
or
here.
just calculate what I'm paying extra.
Now we can go to this one here. We go to advanced.
So I don't see it anywhere in the
We
sell
go
side
to
column. I see it
enable
just in,
conditional logic. What it does is
buy
this creates conditions where we can only show it if pay now or at the door is pay now online.
Oh, and that total
And
price
then
there.
the next
I
one
see.
also the same thing.
I see that.
Advanced, enable conditional logic.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is.
And again, pay now or at the door is pay now online. If we hit
Okay,
updates,
perfect.
okay?
All right, thank you
Now
so
let's
much.
go to new, let's create a new page and a new tab.
All right, bye.
Okay. So we have a new page here. We're going to call it test tutorial. We're going to use a Divi builder. We don't want to use this backend builder here. We want to do here. Let's do both from scratch. It's fine. Let's add a row. Now we're going to build on the front end. Is what we prefer. On the front end. Okay. And we're going to build from scratch again here. Let's add a row, and then goes a module. So here we can add a text module. And now remember I showed you that shortcode in the beginning? So if you forgot how to get the shortcode, all you have to do is type into Google Gravity Forms Shortcode. This link right here will give you a shortcode. You simply can copy that shortcode, and we paste that over here. The only thing you have to bear in mind here, let's delete that, okay, is you have to change the ID. So which ID is it? Right there at the top it tells you it's ID 5. Okay, let's go back there and let's type in ID 25. Hit the check mark. And let's go to the bottom here. It may not show or it may show. Hit publish. Exit Visual Builder. And there we have now pay now online or pay at the door. Both of those options give you either this or that. One more cool trick is, let's say so we also missed one important thing is we need a credit card form. So we go to credit card and we go here. We have the credit card. We also want the credit card to only show if they choose to pay online. So what we can do is, to make things simpler, we can go to standard fields, we can add a section right there, and then everything inside of this section, one section here and one section on the bottom. Everything inside this section, actually we don't need one at the bottom, only one on the top, could be advanced conditional logic, only show if pay now at the door is pay now online. And now we can move this just above the section, hit update, and check it out. Now the credit card form will also not show unless you choose the whatever's inside of that section. We don't want to see section break there, so we can delete the word section break and just show nothing. I also don't think I need address unless they want to pay. So I'm going to move that also inside the section, hit update. Back to our page, refresh, and a simple form, name for an email. If you choose to pay online, address, credit card, pricing, all shows. One more thing we need to add here is we need to add the, sorry about that, we need to add the total, okay? Total goes just at the bottom. Total will auto-calculate the various options which they chose. If we hit updates, I'll show you how total works.
Okay.
Refresh the page here, and here we have pay now online. If I put in 5, total shows the total here. Now that we've done the total, the only last thing we need to do is to hook up our payment to that one. So if we're using Authorize or Stripe, either option, we need to go to settings, authorize, and create a feed.
What's your,
Here
what's
we
your,
can give it a
this
name or
event?
leave it as the default, whatever you prefer.
What's the name of your event?
Create a product and services type transaction. And now we'll ask you which payment amount. We're going to choose the form total. Update settings. And I have already set up your website to hook into authorize or Stripe. So as long as you create a feed here and make it be the form total, you can leave email, address, all these as default. Update settings. Authorize or Stripe will know to use that form total as the amount of money to process. Same thing with Stripe. We can create a rule, same idea. Give it a name, test, select form, and here we can choose all the options.
What's your name? What's your first name?
And here we can choose, we can add them all here. The first name is going to be this one here, name first. Go through all these. And enable Stripe condition. We don't
Do you
need
have that
any
email in front of
condition.
you?
Save Stripe rule, and that
What's
will,
the estimate
the
number?
form
It's
total will
the,
send over
of the
to
document that was
process. So if we hit refresh now, we have our form, all good to go. Pay Now Online shows all those options inside that section, the address and the credit card and the total and the pricing. And in the address, another nice thing we can do is, you see here, it asks us for country. We don't need the country. So we can go to address and we can change this to say United States. Hit update, and there we go. The address now only shows state and zip. That sums up our Gravity Forms tutorial.